Hey guys, Gas the Gamer here with some more The Raven, Eye of the Sphinx. In the last part we spoke to that antsy looking fucking butler who looks like he's tripping balls. Well, we also kind of looked into the murder of the Baroness. And we had a bunch of stuff that wasn't really making sense. We had a pot that was stopping us from getting some stuff. And we couldn't just break the pot, of course. Wait, so that gangway is where the gun was, right?
Curious. One can easily toss a gun into the sea from almost anywhere on the ship without being noticed. Yeah. And yet, the murderer chose the one spot where it's not actually possible.
Like, I can understand. I thought it was a lot further down than that. I thought it was gonna be proper hidden, but like, I know it's daytime, but still, like, that is really fucking obvious. Right, let's go down this way. I wish I could sprint again. Look at his head! What's in the crate?
I suppose the life jackets are close to the...
Okay, that's not interesting at all. Let's go upstairs, sure. See if there's any games we can play. I mean, Ace would be fucking mini games. Like that fucking, the kind of skee ball kind of thing. It's not skee ball. It's kind of like air hockey, but on the floor without air. Well, obviously there's air. Otherwise, you know, there'll be distinct lack of living.
We were here yesterday when we heard the shot, and it was also here where Legrand caught our stowaway.
Wasn't you, Zelda? Indeed. But like, great.
The grate must be part of the ship's vent.
Oh, yeah.
The grate.
Okay.
No. The pipe is too narrow. He wouldn't fit in there.
Okay, let's see. Could you have hidden in the lifeboat? Probably hidden in the lifeboat.
A boat like this would also make a good hideout for a stowaway. Were the tarpaulins arranged like that on purpose so that no one could put them back in order once they get in? You can tell at a glance that everything is ship-shape with this boat.
I really hope that Zellner's like not saying this in his head. Like he is literally just saying it's all... Ooh, what's that? What's up there?
This isn't a panoramic deck for visitors.
Okay, I'm guessing this was completely pointless, so... Can I take the axe?
Why is there an axe? I suppose it's for chopping through rope,
yeah,
or they use it to enforce who's allowed on the boat and who's not.
Follow lol. What's the door to you?
The ship's bridge. 2 men. One of them navigating. I get the impression that the officers keep things running. It seems like the captain concentrates on the passengers and the bar.
Ain't that the truth?
I better let the men...
Okay, you let them know. What's in the corner?
There's dirt piled down below where the passengers are. The ship is...
Okay. This was really exciting. It's a great start to the episode. And now you get to see Zellner freaking the fuck out again. Yeah, as I was saying, I really hope that Zellner does actually speak to himself. Like, while he's... You're looking over the scene, it's like, look at this pad of paper. It seems that someone has written something on it. And like, fucking Constable Oliver is like, what the fuck? Are you speaking to me? Who are you speaking to, Zellner? Jesus fucking Christ. That's why fucking Oliver hates him. Speaking of the devil, here we go. I was actually looking for this guy. Is he sleeping on the job? What a bastard.
It may not seem like it, but Constable Oliver is actually a very effective watchman.
Oh, it definitely does not seem like it. Oh.
What's going on?
Why has he got a green shirt? That's so weird.
Or at least, he might as well have.
Sorry, the green,
I wasn't asleep.
Green shirt is freaking the fuck out.
It was just a ruse. Any conclusions about a young stowaway?
Yeah, he's a bit suspicious. Foreign and whatnot.
Wow. Racism, Oliver. Fucking racism.
Act suspiciously in any way?
Well, you know, he's not from here, so he's fucking suspicious as shit, you know.
Still seems to be asleep.
Covered with a blanket from head to toe?
He's still in there. I poked it.
Fucking hell, Oliver.
May I go downstairs and have a couple of words with our guest?
No, you may not.
Come again?
Inspector Legrand wants to conduct all the interrogations himself.
I'm sure he'll understand if I form my own conclusions.
He ordered me to guard the door, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Right.
How about a bit of individual initiative?
How about letting a man do his job? Or do you think you'd be better at it?
Oh fuck, his face went really evil all of a sudden.
What do you think? What happened here last night?
The Raven broke into the Baroness's cabin, she surprised him, and he shot her.
He shot
What
her.
was he looking for in her cabin?
She was a rich woman.
He didn't want to steal her purse. He
He
wanted
couldn't steal the purse
third
because I didn't
key.
find it in the first bit on the train.
I also told you about that.
Why
I'm
did
gonna have
he
to
lock the
revisit
door?
this and like get 100%
Why
on it.
not?
From inside?
Because I think I missed
An
a lot.
impressive trick.
It would surprise me if I missed.
I'm
Look
not
at
saying
look
I
how
know
angry his
about
face
it.
goes all of a
I'm
sudden.
just saying that it was him.
Why didn't he leave a raven
He's still
feather?
angry.
Are you serious? We'd have suspected him straight away.
But fortunately, we still did.
Oh no, he's sad and confused at the same time.
Let's assume that the old raven really has returned and that he really is responsible for all this. Who is he? Or she?
Oh, could be anyone. No one's ever seen the Raven.
He could also be paying someone else to do his dirty work.
Well, of
I really
course.
hope it's
Well,
Zellner.
it's a fact that he used to work with partners. They
Fucking
even
M.
arrested
Night
some of his
Shyamalan
accomplices.
style twist.
But no one could ever identify the
Although
raven
that would be trippy as
himself.
fuck if you were
Some
Zellner.
claims that they
didn't
didn't
realise he
even
was actually the
know that
raven.
they were working for him.
Yeah, actually, don't do that twist. It would piss me the fuck
He
off.
could have hired someone with financial difficulties to set off the alarm at a certain time without that person knowing why they were doing it.
The man Legrand shot back then, he was a famous safecracker. He could just as well have been a henchman.
True that.
Or the real raven. There's probably no better cover for a big thief than acting like a small one. I don't want to keep you from your duties any longer.
Good idea.
And now he's dead.
Constable Oliver, you can tell it's not the first time.
Can I just sneak in the door? Probably not. Okay, oh, there's multiple things to look at, and Zellner's tripping the fuck out. See, there's... Oh, that's just... Okay, yeah, it's just going... Hey, look, it's...
It may not.
Okay, fuck that. So, let's go and find someone else to speak to. Let's just speak to everyone, because we're social, Zellner. This is actually Zellner's interview. Not interview. This is like his practice for his new talk show back in Austria. Not Austria, Switzerland. I'm coming up with the theme music for it, because I'm a musician. It's going to be super catchy, guys, though, don't worry. It's going to be ace. It's going to be pretty fucking impressive. But anyway, so far in this game I found that if you don't really know what to do, just speak to everyone. And you will eventually... Ooh. Oh, hello. Bit of funky music. Is that... Oh, can I do like a Mass Effect style dance with the protagonist? Oh, hello. Captain DeConti looks depressed. Speak to him.
Captain DeConti is sitting at the bar again. He gave me the glass of
He
champagne.
roofied me
last
the
night.
fuck.
Hello, Captain
Hello.
DeConti.
Alright, don't reply. It's fine. Be a dick.
Hey,
Oh, fuck.
Constable Zelda. You're back on your feet.
Hey,
again.
it's me.
Glad to see it.
What was your experience of last night?
Oh, terrible. Dinner was fantastic. Everyone was excited about having a pleasant drink under the stars. And then this.
You were in the saloon all night long.
As the captain, I have to care for my passengers. After you and the others crashed out, I tried to maintain a festive atmosphere.
By drinking by myself.
But when the alarm it goes off, I lose the battle.
Okay.
How was the Baroness?
She really surprised me. After she was so unapproachable at the reception and didn't show her face for the entire afternoon, I was afraid she was one of the bores and bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie.
But then she arrived in
So
the
could
early
be.
evening in the best
all the French I
of
knew.
moods. Already had a few, if you know what I mean.
Did she say anything to you?
Oh, different
She
angle.
asked me where Legrand's cabin was. I told her, then invited her to come for drinks in the evening. I said it would be great fun. The whole ship will be there, and you don't want to miss that, I told her.
And then?
She seemed to like the idea. She smiled, and then left again for a few minutes. Then she came back and seemed very happy. We drank a toast to life.
Wink.
But at some point she didn't feel well anymore?
She overdid it a bit. She suddenly started to swoon and almost spilled her drink. I asked her if she wanted to rest for a moment in her cabin. At first, she didn't want to. She definitely wanted to stay in the saloon. But then she realized that she really did need to lie down. We left together. You know the rest of the story.
Did everyone drink from the same bottle of champagne last night?
There was more than one bottle, if that's what you mean. There were quite a few guests, and the event lasted several hours.
The last bottle of champagne, the one the Baroness drank from, did anyone else drink from it?
Certainly.
We have reason to believe that the champagne was drugged.
Incredible. But wouldn't that have made everyone drowsy?
Not if it was only the Baroness's
Looks like he
glass
has
that
woolen
was drugged.
trousers on the
I
Connie.
see.
Looks fucking weird.
That's possible. On a night like
Really
that, many glasses
corduroy
are filled
that's
and empty.
cream.
There are several
Which would
stewards,
still be
many
weird.
guests. No one keeps track of every glass and every bottle.
A few drops in a glass?
Yes, it's certainly possible.
What about my glass?
The glass you handed me last night.
Oh, music's
Where
kicked
did
back
you
in.
get it?
Yes.
Ah,
I can start swinging
understand.
again.
You think your glass was poisoned as well?
Did you
You
pour
guys
it
must be
yourself?
really glad that I don't have a face cam or something like that because
saw
I'm
that
dancing
you
like a
weren't doing
tit.
so well and wanted to rescue the situation.
As well as being a
I
musician,
took
I'm
the
also a
first
very
available
talented
glass and I'll
dancer.
give it to you.
Yeah,
Was it on the
of the
table?
exotic variety.
No, I hurry over to you.
That's a
Together
horrible
with Dr.
image.
Gebhardt.
Believe me.
Of
That's terrifying.
course. He had the glass in his hand.
I was right, it was the doctor.
He was looking around for a place to set it down so that he could examine you. I took it from him.
And gave it to me.
I'd like to apologize for that, but you look so worse for the wear, and I just wanted to comfort you.
So, I think then that someone's trying to take out the doctor.
So
Why
the
would they take
doctor
out the
had
doctor?
the drugged glass in his hand. Is it possible to find out where the alarm was set off?
I'm afraid not. There are alarms all over the ship.
I saw that they're sealed. Can't we just check whether the seal is broken?
I'm afraid they're gonna be missing on a lot of alarms. You know, this is an old ship, and over the years...
So, you're saying that the alarms haven't been regularly maintained?
I'll inform the crew immediately, of course.
Of
Of course.
What can you tell me about the passengers?
Oh, not that much, I'm afraid. I wanted to get to know them properly at the reception. In most cases, I just shook hands with them as they boarded the ship. There are a few regulars on board, and after dinner, I had a conversation with Mr. Kreutzer, a talented violinist, and
Oh, that guy.
Lady Westmacott.
Don't know why, I just don't like
you
that
already know
violinist.
them from the train.
It seems like there aren't that many passengers on board.
These bloody airplanes are making our lives miserable. Can you imagine? Grown men prefer to jam themselves into a narrow metal coffins instead of enjoying the fresh sea air on a ship.
Yes, I can
It's all
believe
about
that.
saving
Exactly.
time.
So
It
much
shouldn't
quicker.
be about how much time it takes to get from A to B, but about how you spend that time. What you experience on the journey.
I can understand that,
That's
actually.
what it's about.
Some of the best
I'll get
journeys
back
have
to my
been random bus
investigations
journeys to
now.
Glasgow, which is like
Ciao,
3 hours with a couple of buddies. Last bus journey I went on, we went to Glasgow, and it took us about 3.5
The
hours, and we
alcoholic
played fucking
drinks
top
and everything
trumps.
that goes with them is
Please.
top notch on this ship.
Anyway, yeah, when I came in, the reason I was kind of like,
As
ooh,
expected. Fresh
was
ice
because
and
I thought there'd be
tongs.
tongs with the food. There was actually tongs there.
Constable Zella. Are even the police...
Fuck off. I will stab you.
Need this tool for a
Well,
Okay, I can't be asked
but
for this
Prince-
shit that he gives me. So, if you remember in the last part, we had, where am I? Can I leave? Selner, help! Okay, I guess we have to speak to Miss Lady Westmount or something like that. What? Don't. Okay, can I leave now? Ah, yes. I probably should have spoken to Lady West, whatever her fucking name is. Okay. So I just read a text as I was walking through the door, which is awful, very unprofessional. Yeah, so I kind of want to just get that done. I want to go and get whatever's in that vase. The thing I don't understand about the vase, right, is that if it's the right size to come out of the top, then surely turning the vase upside down, therefore using gravity.
I guess our stowaway, whatever.
Okay, whatever. I don't want to use a fucking wallet. Him and his shitty wallet, man. Yeah, so surely you should just turn it up and let it drop out. Could have done it in the bed if it was, you know, dangerous. Not dangerous, like, you know, fragile.
There's something in there.
But anyway. What was it? It better be something important. I bet it's like, you know, a shit or something.
Someone stuffed this in the vase.
Okay. That'd be really funny if it was a shit
Looks like
stain.
it's been used to muffle a gunshot. If this isn't an important discovery, I don't know what is.
So sorry, what was it?
Legrand, here I come.
What was it? It is a pillowcase. See, this is the problem I have with it. Is that that's
What a discovery, Legrand.
okay, whatever. I'm gonna speak to the woman before I go and speak to Legrand. The problem I have with it, with using the pillow, is that we heard a gunshot, but seemingly he used something to muffle it, or she. It might be a she. I don't know who the Raven is, but you know, so someone used the pillow to quieten the gunshot at least, but we heard it from upstairs. You know, with the open air of ocean, you know, all the movement of the ocean, sound of the ocean coming at us. So, did that mean that the Raven shot 2 shots? Which just seems fucking retarded if you ask me.
Lady Westmacott seems to be.
You know, if you
an
fucking, you
early
kill someone with a pillow
Maybe
to make it
that's
silent
just
and you go,
because of all the
haha,
excitement.
ace,
I saw a
bang,
twinkle in her
and just
eye
shoot one
on
into the
the
roof.
train.
And like, hey,
She's
oh
eager
fuck.
to be part
Didn't
of
think
a
this
real
through.
detective story.
Let's speak to it anyway.
Lady Westmacott, already on your. Oh,
Constable,
On your oh.
don't you think before you speak?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No time for chit-chat. What have you found out?
We're still working on the case. Actually, I have a couple of questions for you.
Please,
So,
go
so
ahead.
what, is she
What did you think of our adventure on the train?
Speaking English. So can she not walk or something like that? Is that?
I'm glad that you were able to prove yourself, Mr. Zellner.
Hopefully not for the last time.
It's alright, Zelma, you got 2 more episodes after this.
I'm glad that everything ended well. I want to thank you sincerely for taking care of Matthew.
Oh, no worries. I am a bit of a big deal, though. Oh, awkward silence.
I can't bear to
There we
think
go.
about something happening to him.
It all worked out in the end.
She just stared at his cock for a while. And that arrow was perfectly pointed as well.
Train and the murder.
Yeah, she's gonna like, was like, I can't think what happened to Matthew, and just
I
stared at
think
his
the new
crotch.
Raven is capable of anything.
Legrand believes there is no new Raven. He thinks that the old one has returned.
He said that.
Do you think it's possible? Everyone thinks he's dead.
It's true.
As a dramatist, the return of the Raven would certainly be delightful. A legend comes back from the grave for one last job. It's quite romantic. At the same time, though, I'd be disappointed.
Why is that?
I followed the Raven's career closely. There weren't many burglars with such character and charm. His burglaries were clever and entertaining, but he was sloppy in London. He almost got
That's
caught.
true.
And I'll never forgive him for the affair on the train. No, I would much rather that the Raven stayed dead and had nothing to do with the burglary or the murder.
It seems pretty obvious that that it's a new Raven, or just
What do
someone
you
that's,
think?
you know, completely new.
Who is our suspect?
Everyone. Or almost everyone. Everyone on board is physically capable of shooting someone.
True that. Oh, she's in a wheelchair. I
Has the
didn't realize it was a
dark desire
wheelchair.
to take the life of a defenseless
That's
person.
a weird fucking
One
wheelchair.
cannot read minds.
And one should not try. You have to collect evidence, traces, clues. That's what will lead us to the killer. It won't be like a bad crime novel, in which they introduce a new character shortly before the end who, surprise, surprise, is also the murderer.
Murderers
Don't break the
leave
fourth
evidence.
wall, you bitch.
They're nervous or unnaturally relaxed. They have to adjust constantly.
And because of that, they make mistakes. This is your chance, Constable. If you
I don't
find
even know
a
who
mistake,
I even
you'll
think's
find
the
your
murderer.
murderer.
Have you noticed